Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chris. I'm joined with Rich. We're here to talk about the Resident Evil Afterlife trailer. Now, this is the fourth movie in the series of Resident Evil movies, and in this series, it doesn't necessarily follow the game canon. It follows different characters.
Yeah, so I mean, basically, this fourth film is drawing heavily upon Resident Evil 5. The filmmakers have sort of skipped over the fourth game because Leon Kennedy, actually in this continuity, is dead. So we're back with Alice, who's the original creation for the movie franchise, and she's joined by Claire, you just saw it there. And they're headed to Alaska to find some of the remaining survivors from the outbreak.
Yeah, they've basically been evacuating the last couple of movies due to the outbreak. Here in this shot, you actually see she's wearing a jacket with Russian on it, so they might be on the western part of Alaska. And check this out right here. This has shades of RE5 right here.
Yeah, it's the same. It was a similar device to what controlled Jill Valentine when you're trying to rescue her in that game.
And here's a familiar face to game fans.
Yep. We're actually, changing actors for this one. We got a whole new Wesker for you. And you can see him there icing off some of his cohorts, which is always a very mean thing to do.
Wesker is a badass, and he gives this series an actual baddie rather than just the zombies. And here you see something also from Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, you're basically dealing with the axe wielding Magini from Resident Evil 5, and they kind of tweaked him up a little bit, but same idea. And then here, of course, we've got a new addition to the movie franchise, but not new to gamers, and that's Chris Redfield in the center there. Obviously surrounded by Alice and Claire, his sister. First time he's in the films.
And what do we got here?
Yeah, so this is an interesting take because we're not sure how the film is going to approach this, but this is basically a zombie infected by Las Plagas. That's what it was in the video games. This time around, we're not sure if it's going to be a mutation of the T virus or what, but it's an interesting addition for sure.
Good little face splitter there.
Yep.
And looks like in this shot, Umbrella is cleaning up another one of its mistakes, like they have so many times in the past.
Nothing like a nuke to clean up your mistakes.
And right here we see an infiltration in the actual Umbrella company building. It's more of a compound, and they're going underground. And right there you can see these are actually clones. Alice, the difference being that when it's the regular Alice, you see that she's got short hair here. And then when you're dealing with the clones, they're the ones who are in the sleek cat suits and have the guns. This fight here is right out of the end of Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, you got down to your Matrix movements. Even Chris's pose is pretty much straight out of the book. So, I mean, you practically do side by side of this.
And this right here, you can see that these tubes are also kind of an element that was incorporated in 5, also kind of a Matrix-like.
Yep, and we got a split-headed dog, yet another beastie from Resident Evil 5. We've got Wesker with his double guns, and just really, really pulling across from that continuity established in the games.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a mix that it's not based on the games per se, but it does draw elements from the games. So stay tuned to IGN. We're going to have much more coverage of this movie, so keep it locked.